How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... Not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
Brother? Someone was saying that Mr.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around?
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's... No time to lose.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much. I could get used to this.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
And Shroud! I'll uproot you!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you?
Yay! Do I really get a...
You bet! Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready?
That's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's...
Yeah. Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you two?
Hurt? No way. This is really fine for you, maybe. We were off. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friend?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise.
A surprise? Oh, what?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before...
Okay, 60 is a real...
Yeah.
60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45... Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
16, 12, 10...
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15... 14, 13... Three, two, one. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, too, sir. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not? This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world! Wow. He actually pulled, but Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using... Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, aren't you guys Oh, that's right. Well, let's...
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the foul legacy transfer. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon. Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits, and that's why I, Tartaglia, am old anyway. Childhood dreams are all too easy, so someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, and if you give someone a dream, that is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Psych?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to...
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt... You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pink... that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he? All right. Thank you.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go? Really? Where is he? Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. Oh, well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this. Look, it even has my name on it! You're really lucky. You bet! My brother is... You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother. Do you think you're ready to... Don't worry. So, let's go.
Bring it!
Ma'am, young Master...
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser...
Who are you? My big brother all... But you've been following... Yeah, that's because I've known who you are. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just... What a strange twist of fate.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon.
Gee, time really flies when you're... Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime. pinky promise? You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break It's a Bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
Hey,
Child? So you were here this whole time?
partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not... Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him.
Jeez, don't you think you've split?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I...
Aha! So you do have...
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have this time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're...
We'll take you up on that offer.
I'm sure that he'll be there. Farewell, my friends.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
My potted plant in the park. It's died again. I was watering it every day. Let the mountain's veins boil! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! I'm going in! Witness the power of Guwa! Illusion shattered! Shine down! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Torn to oblivion!
Fortress of Meripede would be you've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and oh, you mean Risley? Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Yeah, he must be.
Excuse me,
Huh?
Excuse me, is someone passing by?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thanks.
You're in, why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for...
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you, Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry. So you just need your hat, right?
I think you may have misunderstood. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world. I'll wait here.
Don't worry, we'll be back. We've looked everywhere and still not seen any. Then why don't we check out the Rag and Bone Shop? If memory serves, they got all kinds of stuff in. Well, Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in. Now, just wait a sec. Oh, you must be the legendary.
No,
Sorry. I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody, after all.
there's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just denting.
Why, your heroic actions at Aeneas have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. You were the envy of all, and you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you. Well, after all, I also only... And no, I've only caught scant... I mean, we've all got a gen...
Oh, so now you're trying to...
Well, I did mean it when I called you... Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for? No problem. Hey, feel free to check out any...
Wait, but that's...
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid. Life's been pretty good recently, so...
All right. Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't want...
It's all right. Two will do. It just doesn't feel the same if the... But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. Thank you so much. We'll be off...
No problem, and thank you.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good review. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
I want to go on a vacation with Calvana.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh!
Wait, so you're not actually bald?
I mean... Wait,
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat.
I see!
Does it have some kind of...
What? Sorry, I can't...
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over...
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Risley. It's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your work's... I'll say I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here.
It's what good adventurers do.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here. As I recall, these hats are very important. You might not have the...
Understood. Then I'll be off. Bye.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his... Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get... As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert.
It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh? Shy?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many... The idea of the criminal as a... What kind of a person a prisoner may be and
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's up.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does... If you have some time, why don't we... And if you're still interested in the Beret...
Paimon's not the biggest fan of it.
Alright then, please follow...
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't...
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
Then Paimon will...
What a pity. It would seem...
Then, I must... If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you...
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon did...
It's not for everyone.
Oh, now...
2 bottles coming right up.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear...
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
I see. Seeing everything for yourself, recording...
That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get...
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others... So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
I'm perfectly aware of that too. But even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, they were extremely well hidden and...
Got it.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they, dangerous good?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to... Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a... Wait, if you've confiscated...
Yep.
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
It's only been a couple minutes since we... Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so...
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No take-backs, Paimon.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants... this one. Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem any... There's something... weird. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as...
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something.
I'll take this gem then.
Then... actually, never...
You do have a point. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks too. I can introduce you.
Wait.
Just noticed?
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival. Are these your two guests?
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of... Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive, but that's when the thought came to me. Thus, it was with...
Oh, so you...
My part in this was minimal. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, our operations are entire...
Who knew you could find such a place in the fort? Oh, right, and what's the deal?
There's nothing deep about it. If our members felt joy and pride, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from optimism,
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model...
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around too if you want to learn more about us.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Risley?
Seems like I shouldn't kidding, of course. We're just discussing some... We've also already gone over the organization.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we? Yeah, they're supposed to be like the...
Hey, you there, newbie!
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now... Ha! That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. with one shout. Why don't you also give it a try? Feeling shy? Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if...
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room. These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a...
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters, we started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had a...
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their... Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us... Not only that, but we've also now... With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, you never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do...
So this is something like a safe...
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone... And that's it! I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will! Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why... Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up...
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that...
Oh, wait, I didn't know. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and...
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Ah, so it seems that you...
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts, but if we can placate, which is why in...
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even his great...
What? You've...
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him. After all, it's my...
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. And when emotions run high, things off. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of it.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for...
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't...
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of...
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would...
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember. There's only one
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload, but I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, the whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, I'd hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoided.
You've completely lost Paimon.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a
can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it. I'll explain everything to you later. Find out what you can from...
Keep up.
Huh. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left.
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. We'll just look.
I'll go.
No need. We can look around. Hey, hello?
Hello? How can I help you? The Beret Society...
You don't know.
Sorry, that's...
Hey!
What do you...
Isn't this how you greet?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I ate... You're looking for some...
Are you still organizing the bookshelf?
Yeah, and...
We weren't thinking about this.
Sorry.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, you're back. How were things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of...
Right. He was acting...
And that's precisely why I took it.
Oh! It was you all at once?
It's because I wanted to... I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about... Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit.
Okay, but if you think... Aren't you the Duke?
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used. Everything I do is on dis... And I've always striven...
That sounds a bit deep.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. And that's why even though Dugier had already let it...
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to... And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated...
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his... I have some faith, though. The line has been set.
Fish?
Let's give them some time. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before... It's finally evening. Risley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to let...
Let's just get straight to the point.
Patience, Paimon. I'm actually still thinking about the first... Why didn't anyone...
Oh.
But even if such a thing... It'd be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them. Yes, something like that. So it became imperative. Of course, I had originally... There was no way to keep our...
That makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
The last thing that guy wanted was for Douche, but now, not only had that likely set his internal alarms off all at once. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. If we didn't act right then and there, so after giving them out, I must say... Yes, that's right. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble. Right. And since I was... They would also understand that we're...
You used us as a part of your plan?
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that Of course, you're under no obligation. Would you be willing to lend...
But Paimon's still mad at you!
You have my thanks. Now, there are still... I've examined one, but the other is the true purpose. It's my hope that I'll put some music on while we wait.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been
Please, do.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct? Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you.
Slow down, take a deep...
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try.
You mean when we saw him at the...
Yes, he fled immediately. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me, and now that he's lost Dugier's trust.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, rather than listening to me Every secret may be found with...
Here you are. Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather... She rambles often.
I don't recall hearing a knock.
Oh, my apologies. I mean...
Like, we believe you.
Please, there's no need to be upset.
Well then, what if...
That would be perfectly fine with me. Thankfully, he has already returned to...
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
This is what you're afraid of.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't...
It's all right, Avise, no matter what it is.
Your Grace!
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
But what?
In that case, Avise and I...
Miss Avise, please show me your head. There's nothing.
Your Grace, the society has never cost. Why are you doing? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word.
Your words bore me.
Everything that I do for the fortress. All right, Avis.
Just what's up with... We should have shown him his poop.
Sooner or later, all will pay the... Oh, he must have been well prepared for this exact... The entire society are his hostages, and that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of this is Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why, however, if we were to look at the...
Yeah, none of this makes sense.
From the way Dugier... The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat? I can't seem to make...
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier know... That would mean... Let me take a look. I managed to remove the... Let's see.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark... And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny...
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a high...
Oh, so that's why even touching it...
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how the moment it hits you would be like being flooded with agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense...
So, was that...
That might not even be all. We can't let Dugier escape...
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Ooh! Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably left it there as a... These people must have had to endure an unimaginable... Let's go check out the other areas, too.
Hey, come here! Have a look at this! This is a book that Paimon... The colors of the covers are completely different, though. And the names of... Yeah! And they dared to click...
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. So even if Dugier's not there in Indeed. It's easy to be... And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of work, the lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residence.
Oh. Is that...
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. As long as he allowed... Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a So instead of being his real, and only the most docile...
But then... where...
Dugier must be holding all the rest of his He must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same... That's the most likely scenario. Let's keep heading down. We should be on the right track. Let's go. We can take this. After them!
It's Risley! Run!
Did Dugier send you?
Come on! It's time.
I will take your cooperation.
Mr. Dugier, he didn't want. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught him.
So, in other words, your headquarters should.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. There are usually Stay sharp. He's... Way now.
One with the Force. I hear everything. Who do you think you are?
Letting brave names echo!
Let's begin. Can't see?
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Have a safe trip.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dugier really...
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. Members are not 5 members shall anyone who reports a fellow. I see. So it's much as a.
But that's just cruel.
To obtain food and water, prisoners to avoid punishment, they finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dugier's slaves. Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She's usually all for tasty snacks.
Ugh, is that the best example?
No, your decision was valid. The human heart is like a raft. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime. If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more— You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it, Paimon's just... Whoa! It's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look, the other side's open! Let's go.
And Shroud! Let's nip that in the bud.
It's gonna get a little chilly. A moment, please.
Can't see?
There is no escape! Now ye shall perish! Rain outlines your fate! Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
And Shroud! I hear everything!
No, my sword! Ring cutter! Illusion shattered! Shine down!
It's so high! We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
make it to the top.
Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal. Let the mountain's veins boil.
One with the forest. I'll uproot you!
Bring it!
These should be the prisons. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier.
Let's still rescue them. Hey, it's alright.
No, don't get close to me.
No, we're not.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let...
The door's open. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you.
Understood.
Just, let's go back. We have that mechanism from the first. Don't forget to bring...
I must confess to being furious. Remember their names. And today you will see with your own eyes. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the... Of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again and don't...
That's all.
Oh, shut your wretched mouths! My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare...
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond
Is that...
Ah, Risley. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and... Look at your people.
You. Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as... The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for... Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption, and they may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people, and most importantly, they should always retain their... But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their... And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing.
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Risley. Well, I think you're too... Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold?
You talk. Now,
one with the force.
Illusion shattered.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Now you shall perish! Shine down! Letting great names echo!
Let's begin.
Face your guilt!
And Shroud, I'll uproot you! I'll bury you! Yeah.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Way now.
Have a safe trip!
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you! Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood? Sorry for taking so long.
No, not at all.
If you I could comfort, I have to take responsibility for it. As does the fort. Yeah.
So, do you have a...
Oh, Dugier? For now, I think...
Huh?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sword. He'll be left in the dark with regard. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot. I'm going to talk to the members of the society.
Paimon didn't know...
Why do you think I'd do that? Anyway, jokes aside, how about this?
No.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old...
Oh, then you...
you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon... that's no...
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you, Chip!
Jokes aside, I've got some good news, which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more...
You sure got everything...
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory. Please, go ahead. That's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be They were perfect parents.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as all children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring. Yes, like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their... They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would... But I did. So in the end, I killed... My methods were extreme, but I was still a teenager at the time. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved. It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path. The least I can do is to make sure that this...
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a visa for
It was all because you arrived.
We came here on impulse today, because...
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my...
It's...
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found...
You could say we managed to make the... But we're still both prisoners, so we are just wondering...
You're right in that the fortress is never but that's no reason to say no.
We are actually also planning to stay...
Yeah, we've already made tons of special and we have full confidence in...
Your trust is...
Hey, loosen up a bit!
Yeah. I'll always take...
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
there's a lot of good stuff in here. Wanna split it? Just kidding. You can take it.